States to Alaska, north to Alaska, we're going north, the rush is on. North to Alaska, we're going north, the rush is on. Big Sam left Seattle in here of 92 with George Pratt as partner and his brother Billy too.
Well, here we are at Southern Hills Mall in Sioux City, Iowa. Here for the book signing by Sarah Palin, first Republican woman vice presidential candidate. And I'm completing my transformation from the Abraham Lincoln I was wearing civilian clothes and Air Force One jacket to my formal attire for the day. Well, my name is Lance Mack. I'm from Marion, a suburb of Cedar Rapids, and I'm here in character as our first Republican president, Abraham Lincoln, had to come and get a Sarah Palin book signed to me.
And you're going to go visit her today. What are you going to tell her?
Well, I'm just going to remind her that her whole political career depends on me, actually, because if it hadn't been for my Secretary of State, William Seward, we'd have never gotten Alaska from the Ruskies, and she'd have never had a state to govern.
Any other thoughts about your trip here and your experiences?
Well, I have to say that in the years since I left office, modes of transportation have improved. It was a whole lot more pleasant than riding in a horse-drawn carriage.
Do you worry about the way things are going under President Obama, the way things will be in 3 years' time?
I worry about the way things are going all the time. I was worried from 1861 to 1865 while I was in charge, and my worries have never stopped because we have a goal as a nation that we constantly strive for and approximate, but we haven't quite reached it yet. I'm not sure if we ever will, if we ever really want to absolutely reach it. We want it still to be something that we reach for. We need to have a goal, a destination as a country.
And you think she can do that?
I'd like to think that anyone who rises to national prominence will demonstrate the wisdom of the people in making the choice.
Love you.
Why, ma'am, the honor...
We love our country.
Well, I love mine as well, ma'am. Turns out it's the same one, which is a fortunate thing.
Yes, and you are one of our founding fathers.
Well, I came on the scene a little bit later than the founding fathers.
Right,
but
that's right.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, but you had a lot of input, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the documents were already written. I just found myself in a position to execute them.
And are you here to welcome Sarah? And
Well, I can't resist getting the book signed. I just can't
I have
resist.
to say I hugged Abraham Lincoln. Yay! I've heard all about you.
Ah,
Glenn Beck.
That's a good one too.
an interesting choice.
Yes, it'll be a good read, I'm sure.
For my son. God bless you.
Same to you. Oh boy, that was tempting. Glenn Beck, A Christmas Sweater. An interesting read in the bathroom, or actually maybe better use to be put in the bathroom as toilet paper. The Republican Party of Abraham Lincoln's day was not the Conservative Party.
Right.
They were the flaming liberal. They were the real liberal party, the party of abolition. And they proudly claim Abraham Lincoln as their progenitor. I personally am a very far liberal left-wing Democrat.
You are?
Yeah, personally, very far liberal.
That was Lincoln's views.
No, absolutely. And so, I mean, today's Republican, yeah, Lincoln was our first president. Yeah, the name on the door was right. And I do a lot of Republican Party dinners and things like that.
Is that hard to do? Because I'll tell you what, I couldn't go into a Democrat or a liberal party.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard.
Is that a real beard?
Pull it and see.
Yeah.
It's real. For me, it's more important to talk about who he was and who we are and how he saw us. For example, one of my favorite quotations is, "Let us have faith that right makes might, and in that faith let us to the end dare to do our duty as we understand it." He ended the second inaugural address. He said, "Let us strive on to finish the work we are in." He meant end the Civil War. Well, here we are, we've got 2 wars to end. Bind up the nation's wounds. Our country's been deeply divided. care for him who shall have borne the battle and for his orphan, take care of the veterans and their families, and achieve and cherish a just and lasting peace among ourselves and with all nations. It's timeless. You know, that's what he wanted America to do in March of 1865 with the Civil War ending 6 weeks later, and we still haven't quite made it. Screw you, Fox News. God, what I would.
All right, let's all sing. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. Now, how many know the words north to Alaska? North to Alaska. And a lot I know. You know where the totem poles and the eagles and the whales are. Yeah, oh, they've got some fantastic totem poles there. Yeah, have you been there?
Wait!
Ain't she?
That's great.
No kidding.
I thought with the cameras.